Okay, I'm changing this board. 23 circuits of the whole house. And I've got this Navatas one in. Put some bands there, burning the run and MK. Tails went down. Main lights cooker. The board is about the right depth, height-wise. But the new one is wider and it's tiled. So I'm going to get my Milwaukee grinder on it now. Grind it out and then multi-tool plywood underneath. So I don't need the baseboard, I can go straight in. And as there's only 3 circuits, I'm going to keep these 16mm tails. Marked out, diamond tip bit, earmuffs. This how I go. So then, a bit of movement there. I caulked on that edge. Good fire grommet for there. And coming in the back there. Some fire sealant in that. I use these concrete screws because you shouldn't use plastic rope because they melt in a fire. Now it's going to fall out anyway. It's locked in there. It's going to look nice and flush. So I fire foamed the back and it's all wired up now. I've done an IR, done an end to end, got the R1 R2s on the cooker and the lights, and I got a ZE to do on a PFC, and then it's done. Let's just drop the chisel on my foot.
Oh, there isn't a burner light in there.
There's not a burner light in there?
No.
Ah, shit.
No.
Look the switches again, eh?
Must have.
Look there.
Gone down.
You are?
0.74.
0.74. Okay. Yeah. See how one or two of like them cookers and a plug, then loops on the ring. Because we have no link wire in these, we have to fit wireless detectors with these smart links. Quite easy to do. Once you've done it, you need to house code it, because if you don't house code it, then your neighbours have the same ones. Theirs will set yours off, and your alarm will set yours off. So push the airway into that hole. And it just engages into those pins there. It's done. Easy as that. This is a multi-sensor. There's heat and smoke. We do the same upstairs, and we've got heat and carbon monoxide for the kitchen. In this kitchen, obviously, we've got boiler, we got cooking sauce, and we've got gas. So heat and carbon is the way to go in here. There's no permanent live in the lights, so Lewis is pulling focus upstairs now, so we can find a suitable permanent live in the lighting circuit. Board's done, labelled up. Smoke with the wireless transmitters in it. There's another one just up there, and then we tell it to the one in the kitchen. This is the one we changed today. So split plug board look. No RC protection on these circuits, just main switch. And then these are protected with RCB, which is
Yeah, no worries.
this was perfectly normal back in the day. But obviously today now we need to have RC protection on all circuits for domestic properties. It was nicely, neatly done when it was done. Only guess I forgot a backing plate. Damn. Strange is that?
Yeah.
Strange is that?
Right.
Oh, look at him. I've seen him look at before.
Why? It's like stranded, isn't it?
Sweet.
Then goes like solid back.
Right. Okay, that. 316 milliliters. A 316 milliliters. Everything's melting in your look. Never a good sign. It's probably shower cable, I imagine. Looks like there's plenty left in the cables anyway. Right, it's thermalite block. See the tails there? They come in up and around down there. And they come in down here. Right where that screw is. 60 amp fuse or whatever, 80 amp fuse, whatever is in. Could have been gonna. Unless they're in the cavity, they might be going out into the cavity. Hopefully they are now. Seems I forgot to get a backboard. Back of it. I've done this. Should have done the top. So multi-tooled it now.
That's when tails are running.
Into the wall. Oof.
Yeah, look at that screw.
Oof.
There.
Shit.
That's close, that is.
That's brave. And then we're going to bring one in the top end. Be trunking at the top. We're going to have to change these tails. I don't like using 16, but they're quite flexible and they're alright, and it's not a big load here, but they're not mechanically protected. Look how close that is. I think I'm close there to drilling tails. Very, very close. So we're going to take them off, take them out, drill through and bring them up in surface mounted trunking. Because that is very worrying. Which means all my top entry is scuppered. I'll have to come in the bottom as well. Channel here, right, for the 50 by 50 trunking. So I don't have to have the tails buried in the wall, which I don't like. But look, the tails are there. Right, if my finger in there, touching the trunking there, right, the side of that trunking, and the screw. That's definitely going into that.
Yeah.
That's in that cable, that is. Well, I reckon it's touching the neutral.
Yeah.
Neutral's on the right. I reckon that's. We'll soon see now. I'll take it out and pull the tail out.
We will see.
Whoever did this had the lucky escape. Look at that. Straight into the neutral. Oof. Definitely used up one of the 9 lives that day. This is an Aico multi. It's just heat and smoke. It's not powered up yet, but it's connected to the one downstairs with a link wire. So there's no wireless transmitter receiver in there. And Lewis is cracking out of the board while I'm going nip out to get a bit trunk in. So Lewis done a tidy job here, look. It's got to be fire formed. But we've got new tails coming in. Existing earth. And we've added an isolator. Wait for the DNO to cog down, put his fuse back in. And then we're going to energise our board. Right, so I've left Lewis in charge of consuming it. Lining it because he's not sure to drive my van. So I'm off to Kingsbury now, down across Hands, to get a bit of 50 by 50 trunk end up Ginge where I am. Will sort me out. Probably got it there. The person who done the board before, he's left plenty of length, which is good. He trimmed all the cables off nicely, didn't tear them off, which is a pet hate of mine. So I see loads doing it on Instagram. It's all about speed, so I can make themselves look like they can do a board really fast. I'd rather just one board in a day. As long as I finish before 5 o'clock, I'm happy. Don't matter how long it takes me. If I can finish earlier, even better. But it allows us to have a day to do a board while Lewis does some of the other stuff, like smoke alarms, etc. But today we were quite lucky because 2 of them were already hardwired. So we've connected them up, and the one in the kitchen, the light already had a permanent life, so we just linked off that and put wireless transmitters between 2 of them. It's a good job Lewis took the ceiling light down, because what they had done is they'd previously replaced the rows with a fit in and just left the brass terminals in the rows loose. They were taped up but not very well, and the tape was degrading and coming apart. So another lucky find we've had is whoever, well, it was the tenant's stepfather, who has been dead 14 years. So before that, he had put one of those pigtails and screws to hang a picture straight through the tail. Luckily for him, he hit the neutral, not the live, otherwise it's been good night. But unfortunately, the poor bugger died 9 weeks after that anyway, from something unrelated to electricity. But he certainly uses one of his 9 lives hitting that cable. Anyway, I'm going to crack on now and concentrate on my driving, and I'll update you when I get back. Fire formed all the gaps in the ceiling on the top of the trunk end. And I've got the end caps on now, and then finish the cork in.